So we have been discussing a lot about developing a creative campaign on Tata Structura, right? So the art of Tata Structura as one campaign has been going on in our minds for some time. So the thought really is Tata Structura is one product or the brand which really transforms a house or any piece of construction into a beautiful art form or art piece. So how do we relate the brand with the various art forms which are there in the country, which are traditional art forms are there? I see there is a lot of potential if we relate the two and create a very innovative campaign, which will also help promote the art form which we are looking at. So that's the whole thought process. So I need some ideas like what are the various art forms which we can probably take in this campaign.
So are you thinking of traditional art forms like, let's say, painting, sculpture, things like that? What can you do with that?
I think culture, you have
something which we have already experimented with. If you remember the Chakra that that we have created in Bombay, it represents how Tata Structura can be represented in more aesthetic form. So we have already explored that form. So we like to explore the other art forms that you can think of.
Why don't we think about puja pandals or puja idols here? That is famous for that.
And people also can relate to the...
So are you talking about the infrastructure or the pandal or whatever?
Pandal as well as the infrastructure. Pandal is idol making itself is an art.
Pandal, certainly we are not thinking about Bengal only. We should think pan India. I'm just giving an example. In Bengal, various art forms.
Moreover, a lot of pandals have happened with Tata Structura. And they are using it in a very innovative way.
The infrastructure you mean?
Yeah, the
pandal I'm saying using clay, how they are making the idols for Durga Puja. That itself is an art.
Right.
That art form can be taken. Like that, say for example, the Kanjipuram sarees.
Yeah.
How they weave that saree. It's a traditional art form. Like that, another Tanjore paintings. The painting. These are various traditional art forms which are very unique to the place from which it is coming. And many art forms are not getting the proper limelight, which probably they can get. So I'm just thinking aloud. So what?
Yeah, but with this product, Hari, it's difficult. Yeah. I mean, I don't know.
So how to relate to the product is something we need to think through.
Sounds nice. We can, if we are talking about making some art with Tata Structura, we can make music also. Music is also another good idea.
You mean to say we create a music out of
Yeah, why not?
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
So,
But will we get different sizes and pieces? Because
absolutely, we have all the sizes.
But is it possible to create a range of some music?
that we'll have to see. What do you think?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I think so.
That will not be.
Well, when it came to me, first as a musician, I thought I would sequence the entire music with sample tones. I would use Logic Pro or some kind of a DAW to sequence the entire music. And once it is done, in the audio visual, I would show that the sounds are coming out from Tata Structura hollow sections. My client did not allow me to do that. They wanted to retain the authenticity. They wanted that the sound should be actually produced from their own product. And that was a challenge to me. Now I was thinking of a percussive composition physically played by some percussion artist. I kept on thinking, who could do this for me? Suddenly I thought of a person who is a renowned percussionist of our industry and an eminent ghatam player, Somnath Roy. My idea was to poke his creative senses to make him interested enough to take the challenge to produce music with these non-musical elements.
It was a fantastic idea SUMANTA came up with. Though it's not new for me, because I have already composed for a popular TV show, this scap music. you can say. I have experimented with some non-musical elements like car scraps and other scraps as well. So it was definitely a unique chance for me to explore my ideas with a big brand. So from the very first day, I was really interested, and I went to the go down with SUMANTA as well to show how the tubes are, how the structure, because I had no idea previously that how the structural tubes are. It's very different. It's not the very known scraps. It's a different kind of tubes, and everything is hollow steel tubes. এইটা হ্যামারটাই এরকম ভাবে দিয়ে পড়ছে,
আচ্ছা,
মানে বড় একটা ধরো রাবার শোল টাইপের।
বুঝতে পেরেছি।
So definitely I should say that Go Down has cooperated me a lot, and I choose several sizes, several diameters tubes, and I told them to chop according to my sizes, and they have cooperated a lot. From that day, I have started experimenting that how can I get different sounds from this, because all are steels, different sizes of tubes only. So I need several tones, several tunes, and after experimenting, I have different sizes. I have experimented that what should be the measurement from where I can get the different sounds. You can see this is a rectangular structural pipe, and I found very interesting sound out of that. I'm just going to show you the beautiful gong sound out of this structural pipe. একটা রদিকাটা এরকম ক্রস করে So you can see this is another structural pipe, probably the biggest one, the round one. You can see how much hollow space is there. And I found this pipe very interestingly using for a bass drum. So I'm going to use a plastic wrap on top of that, just going to give a bass tone out of this pipe. Yes, we have just finished the wrapping thing, so this is ready to play now. Yeah, it's good. Probably this is the smallest structural tube I found, and whenever I saw this, I had an idea, like we play xylophone or that kind of instrument. I had that idea, and I tuned this, and a particular tune you can listen that. So this is another structural tube. And when I'm hitting on that, You can it's a very percussive kind of sound. And suddenly one idea struck me that I can play guido out of that. So you can listen this. Suddenly I just rubbed this and I found this sound very interestingly. So it's a kind of guido and a kind of shaker kind of sound I found from this, and simultaneously some percussive heating tone. So you can say it's a cowbell or jam block kind of sound. This is another tube. The same, you can see the same radius is there, but the longer one. So it was, I was a little confused that what I'll do with that. If I hit on that, yeah, definitely I'm getting a sound, little deeper sound because of its length, but the same character. And suddenly I thought, I have a habit of playing didgeridoo. I just tried to blow on that. I found a very interesting sound. So till now, with this tube, slowly I am getting experience that from which tube I can do what kind of sound. And it came to my mind because, I found the bass tone, I found the mid tone, I found a melodic xylophone, but I missed some percussion kind of bells kind of thing. And suddenly I found this pipe, this square pipe, you can check, this is the longer one. I made piece out of that and I make beautiful bells. It's kind of, you can tell it's a kind of sleigh bell or kind of Indian ghungru. It's a mixture of that, but it's made out of that Tata Structura tube. I found a whistle, so I can show you. This is a beautiful whistle you can get from this small tube. I already showed you that from this tube how could I play a guiro like with this thing, and after playing this suddenly it came to my mind that why not a shaker. So after coming that in my mind, I used some master seeds and I put there. It's a very easy thing. You can also try in your home with the Tata Structura tube, only it's possible. And you can find a nice shaker out of that. And finally I came up with my composition with two different compositions. One is little longer, 4/4, 6/8 and 4/4, and end up with a melodic structure. Sare Jahan Se Acha. I played that Sare Jahan Se Acha also with that tubes. And that Sare Jahan Se Acha, it's a very popular tune for all Indians. And simultaneously, it sent the message, the Tata Structura tubes are the best.
As the brand agency of Tata Structura, we always knew that you could make very strong, beautiful and durable gates, grills and fences for one's home. What we didn't know that you could also make great music. We at AIT would like to thank Team Tata Structura for giving us this opportunity, and we do hope you enjoy the music of Tata Structura.
Hope you like it. And now we'll play the second composition. We are just going to record it. Hope you like it. Hi everyone. A couple of weeks ago when we thought about this project, everyone thought it's a crazy idea. But today the team has pulled it out of thin air and put together a great music. So they demonstrated with the right imagination and creativity, nothing is impossible. So Tata Structura is also similar to this. It is one of the most versatile product. It gives so much possibilities to a creative mind, be it an artist, an architect or a fabricator. It helps them realize their dreams. So my sincere thanks and compliments to Mr. Somnath Rai, who has created an innovative masterpiece, and the team at AIT, SUMIT and SUMANTA, who had helped realize our dreams. Hope you enjoy the video. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot for creating. Hi. Thanks a lot.